I feel like growing up, everyone thinks they're going to be like a singer or actor or something. So I don't want to sound like cliche when I say this, but yes, like I remember growing up and I was like, I'm going to be known for something.
Before becoming SteveWillDoIt's on and off again girlfriend, Celina Smith was born on February 22nd, 1999 and grew up an only child in a single parent household in Orlando, Florida. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, a whole bunch of the finer details about Celina's life have yet to be revealed. In fact, outside of her relationship with Steve, which goes back considerably farther than you may think, we don't know a whole lot about Celina's past. But here's what I was able to uncover. According to Celina's Instagram page, she and Steve first met while still in high school and started dating when she was 14 and he was 15. Soon afterwards, they kickstarted their relationship, which would go on to last a number of years, even if there have been some bumps along the way, which we will get into further in a moment or two. Now, only a few months ago, SteveWillDoIt's YouTube channel was taken down as a result of him posting clips of himself gambling on his secondary channel, without taking the necessary steps to protect himself from the platform's rigorous protocols when it comes to that sort of thing. As a result, his main channel was taken down as well. But before that happened, Celina was by his side almost every step of the way, dropping out of college after one semester and moving from Florida to Los Angeles into the clout house with Steve and the Nelk dudes, all to support her boyfriend in building his platform to where it was when he lost it, at over 4 million subscribers. That being said, after helping Steve reach heights that he never thought imaginable, in early 2020, their relationship would hit a rocky patch, and the couple would split. Celina and Steve's relationship hit the skids when Steve insinuated that he had caught her being intimate with another man. We know this because while deep in the throes of his anger, he referred to his longtime romantic partner as a clout chaser. The couple's relationship would end abruptly after that incident, and eventually the rumor mill would churn out the culprit. As it turns out, the fly in the ointment that ruined a perfectly good long-term relationship, 905 shooter. Jason is a professional cameraman and photographer by trade, and he's worked with Steve's comedy group Nelk on many occasions in the past. Now, unfortunately, it appears as if he got a little bit too comfortable with the boys and decided to make a move on Steve's girl. Once the news broke about what was happening in this lovers' tryst, the other members of Nelk stood by Steve and revealed that Jason had always been something of a creep, sending women unsolicited messages and videos as well. That left fans wondering if Jason had lured Celina into a relationship, or whether he had grown tired of Steve's obnoxiousness and wanted a change of pace. Of course, whether or not that was the real reason that Nelk decided to get rid of Jason is up for interpretation. I mean, after all, the boys are nothing if not jokesters, and would later reveal that the real issue with Jason was simply that he wasn't living up to their incredibly high standards.
He just wasn't doing his job, like...
Well, yeah, you can't have filming.
He wasn't editing. He was
you can't have that.
He put me in a position where I was just like, dude, like I've told you this 5 times, like stop, or like I don't know what to do now. Like you're literally like kind of holding me at gunpoint here.
Either way, the entire ordeal didn't last long because within about a year or so, Steve was happily announcing that he and Celina were getting back together. In October of 2021, SteveWillDoIt posted a brand new YouTube video which he proudly proclaimed that Celina was once more his girlfriend, while grilling his friend Bradley Martin over questions involving his well-known thirst for Celina. The announcement sent Steve and Celina fans into an absolute tizzy, wondering if this update was more reliable than the original story that they had broken up in the first place. Because let's be honest here, there's no way of knowing for sure whether or not any of this was real. While their original timeout from one another may or not have been anything more than a publicity stunt, they've definitely been back together since late 2021. Neither of them wasted any time getting right back into the swing of things. Only a couple of months later, the two of them were once again trolling their fans by announcing that Celina was pregnant.
Oh, I love you. I would never want you to get stabbed or anything.
I hope that would mean I would get stabbed.
I know, that'd suck.
Of course, I can confirm with 100% certainty that that was definitely just a prank, or what we in the business like to refer to as clickbait. Still not quite sure what that is. Never really heard of it or seen it or worked with it on this channel at all, but you know. But I mean, hey, at least Steve and Celina didn't waste everyone's time for long and announced that at the end of the video, everything was a farce. And just in case you're wondering whether or not Celina and Steve are now committed to one another and their relationship, well, when Steve decided to pack up and return to Florida in late 2021, Celina made the decision to move right along with him. Having seen how Steve managed to manipulate the internet and turn himself into an absolute superstar, Celina decided to do the same, and has become something of a social media sensation, although certainly on different platforms than her boyfriend. After getting her start by streaming Fortnite on Twitch while waitressing at Hooters, Celina created a Twitter account that now has over 71,000 followers. Far more impressive than that is her nearly 150,000 subscribers over on YouTube. That's despite the fact that she has less than 10 total videos posted to her channel at the time of this writing. Celina started her YouTube channel in early 2019, but she wouldn't post a thing until late summer of 2022, when she gave us all a taste of a day in her life. And since then, we've seen her explore South America, cook while more than a little intoxicated, have travel issues in Russia with the rapper 6ix9ine, and offer her boyfriend one hell of a birthday surprise. Although being trapped in Russia with 6ix9ine sounds like an absolute horror story. Maybe I should check that video out. While her YouTube channel has shown some fantastic growth over the past few months, Celina has seemingly always been a bit more comfortable over on TikTok, where she's been posting content since 2020 and collecting just under 300,000 followers with content that ranges from checking out her many 5-star fits to showing off her workouts and asking her fans some very important life questions. Meanwhile, over on Instagram, her numbers are the most impressive of all, probably because that's where she's shown off her remarkable natural talents for the rest of the world to see in a series of incredible sun-kissed pics. Of course, if you've got a little money burning a hole through your pocket, then you could go and check out everything, or at least as close to everything as anyone outside of Steve is gonna get, that Celina has to offer over on her OnlyFans profile for $15 a month. I mean, over 545,000 fans can't be wrong, right? Just don't expect Celina to prioritize that platform over the next few months. She has mentioned in a couple of interviews that she's going to be spending a lot more time growing her YouTube channel over the next year. So if you're looking for the newest Celina Smith fix, that is where you should head next. Considering how long they've been together, will Steve and Celina ever take their long-term relationship to the next level? I mean, one thing is for sure. If Steve isn't willing to eventually seal the deal, Celina will always have her pick of the litter for men who will be willing to step up to the plate. I mean, one of whom is apparently former NBA MVP James Harden. That's gotta be stressful, man. Having a former MVP DM your girl, stressful, man. But I guess when you're Steve Will Do It, you can do it. The clock is ticking, Steve. We're just gonna have to wait and see who Celina Smith ends up with long term. I mean, after all, this has been before they were famous. So thank you everybody for watching today's episode. And before you head out, ask yourself this question. If you became a rising star on social media, would you stay committed to your former partner, or would the temptation be too difficult to pass up? So let me know how much self-control you have in the comments down below. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications to make sure that you never miss out on an episode, all that good stuff. And if you want to check out a few more come-ups before you head out, then be sure to check out our looks into the stories of celebrities like Kim Petras, Thames, and Steve Lacy. My name is Clyde Smith, and I'll see you guys another time.